So I accidentally made the police respond to a mass shooting. When I was a kid, you could say I was something of a troublemaker. I'll tell you guys lots of other stories about all the times I almost killed myself. But in this story, we had newly moved into the state that we live now, and we were at the hardware store. And I was just a little kid with a big imagination. And me and my sister, just a little bit younger than me, we were thick as thieves. Always running around together. We did almost everything together. So at this hardware store, we were pretty bored. So we were walking around the store with our parents and we were like, Mom, Dad, can we go play in the fake house over there? And they're like, sure, yep. Just make sure you stay there and don't go anywhere else. And we'll be right back. Plenty of people around, nothing to worry about type of thing. We were together. We weren't stupid enough to talk to any strangers or anything. We were perfectly safe. So we said, okay, we'll just be right over here playing with the pretend houses, because they had a little mock house area where they show off all sorts of different building materials, different like faucets and windows and doors and all sorts of things that you'd want to put in your house, right? And so we're over there and we're playing a game. We're just doing make-believe, pretending. And on the wall in the pretend house area, there was a payphone, right? There's a payphone sitting there. And my sister and I, we look at each other and we look at the phone. And it's like, well, it's gotta be a pretend phone as well. It's in the fake house area. Surely they would not put a real phone in here. And so, big imagination, little kid, real stupid. I pick up this phone and I dial 911. I put it up to my head. I don't have the ear thing super close, but I'm talking into it. I pick it up like those guys do, the angry bosses on the movies and TV shows. They're like, you better get me a cup of coffee right now or you're fired. Slam. Okay, I was talking to it like that, holding it up like this. Not like this. Like this, okay? So I have it up to my mouth and I'm like, help! Help! I'm at... Insert hardware store name here. I'm at this store. We're at this store. We're in here. We're looking around. They're shooting. There's people dying everywhere. There's people being shot right now. Do you hear that? There's people screaming. They're screaming in the store. They're killing everyone. Please send help. We need help here, guys. Please. They're shooting everyone in the store. Slam. Onto the wall. Hang up. And then we laugh. All great fun. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Before I made that call, my sister, being more intelligent than me, probably still to this day, she told me, I don't think we should do that. That's probably a bad idea. And I'm like, oh, it's a fake phone. We're in the fake house section. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. No worries. No worries at all. And so I made that call and hung up the phone. And we continued playing in the little fake house area, having a grand old time until my mom came back to get us. We check out just a couple minutes later, get all of our things. And as we walk outside the store, there are several police cars outside with all of their lights on. And right as we're walking out, there's 1, 2, 3 officers who are walking into the store. And apparently my mom and us were the first people to walk out of the store since the call was made and since those guys showed up, right? Since the officers showed up. And they look at her like pretty distressed looking. They're like, ma'am, is everything okay? Is there anything going on in there? And she's like, is everything okay? Like, what do you mean? She's like, well, man, we just received a distress 911 call. It sounded like there was shooting and there was a catastrophe going on inside the store. So we were just responding to that call. Was anything out of the ordinary here? Do you know anything about that call? And she was like, I don't know anything about that call. I didn't hear anything. There's nothing going on in the store as far as I'm aware of besides normal business procedure. And they're like, okay, sounds good. Well, we'll just go inside. We'll talk to the store managers and just make sure everything's okay in there. Thank you, ma'am, for your time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And so she says, okay, yep, you too. And we walk to the minivan that was our car. And as soon as we're outside of those officers, she grabs me by the ear, pulls me into the car, and she's like, what did you do? And I'm like, I didn't know it was a real phone. How did you know it was me? How did you know I did it? She just knows. She knows her son too well. I am a troublemaker through and through. through and through. Like I said, I got a lot of other stories to tell you guys, but that one stuck with me. That is how I made the police respond to a mass shooting at the hardware store by mistake. Good times. Good times. But that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like and please subscribe. Please. I need this. And have a wonderful rest of your day. See you guys next time.